I'm live, ready to go. All Blacks versus South Africa. What a time to be alive. 3 a.m. here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. 3 a.m. YBND. Did your parents name you that? What a name. What a name. How's it? It's good. How's it with you, man? How's it with you? Now, look, on a number of fronts, this could be an absolute train wreck. Number one front for the All Blacks, this could be a train wreck. It's a pretty intimidating squad from South Africa. And the other reason this could be a train wreck is, this is the first time I've ever done a live stream, so who knows what's going to happen. So many exciting things. This is a one-man party, so I'm on the hard stuff, the tea, straight into it. Got my cat on my mug, so you know that I mean business. Ready to rock and roll. Two concurrent viewers. This thing is freaking pumping. Absolutely killing it. Brother, it's on, brother. It is on, brother. I'm feeling very nervous. I'm quite tense, but I'm ready to go. Like, this is quite a magic thing for all Black supporters. Waking up at 3 a.m. It's 5 to 3 in the morning here in Aotearoa. And this is something that we've done our entire lives, like waking up in the middle of the night to watch the boys in black play. And this is it. Yeah, let's get it. I'm ready to get it. What are we getting again? Hopefully getting a victory. That's what I'd like to get. But it's been a while. Since Eden Park, and that was 1 out of 5. It's a kind of weird spot to be, isn't it? Because I really don't want to have Fozzie as the coach anymore, but I really don't want to see the All Blacks lose anymore. And it's you kind of need one to get the other. But I still never going to support against the All Blacks. But there would be a slight kind of benefit to watching the All Blacks lose, is we might get rid of this man named Fozzie. Nothing personal against him, but he's just not quality. How am I feeling? Reed Ringrose. I'm feeling okay. I'm tense. I'm nervous. It's a pretty intimidating squad, especially when you look at the front row for the box. Like, I think that's where they've really got us. We all know that it's light. Everything's up front. And if you can't get any front football, like Takiaho, Angus Ta'avao, George Bauer, you're pretty good. Great front row at Super Rugby level. But now that we don't have, that South African sort of benchmark to sort of measure ourselves against, we've been left wanting when it's come to this to the European teams. So it's tough, and I think that quality. It's so much quality in the front row and off the bench for the South Africans. And if we can't get any ball, we're going nowhere. It's buzzing here. I know. I've seen tweets, man. I've seen tweets of like people at 10 a.m. just getting onto the booze. Marisa Bars. Am I saying your name right? Maurice Bars? Is everyone sober out there? That's what I want to know. Because I'd love to be having a couple of beers, but I've just woken up. And it's a weird kind of thing to start drinking after you've had a couple of hours sleep. So, I don't know, I might have a beer at some stage. But right now, I'm on the teas. Everyone like my mug? We fans of the mug? That's what I want to know. More mug chat, guys. I don't think I've ever watched a game at Marbella Stadium. Oh, I'm feeling nervous. This is tense stuff. It really, really is. And there's a lot. I've been watching a lot in the South African press at the moment, and there seems to be a huge amount of confidence over there. It's bordering on cockiness in some respects. A lot of respect for a lot of people, but certain outlets just being very, very, very bullish about how the quality of the South African team and the poorness of the New Zealand team. So we'll see how it goes. Greetings from the Kingdom of Zamunda. I don't know where Zamunda is, but hello, Mark Dunphy. No, I'm one of number one commenter on my videos. You're always like one or two right in there. I appreciate your support, mate. Well, it's 5 o'clock in Ireland, so yeah, it's a great enough reason to drink. You should get into it. You really should. Yeah, sorry for me. That's right. Brother, biltong beer, brandy, everything is here. This is massive. This matter. Yeah, this does matter. Look at them. Yeah, this is the thing. I always think it's like nations like South Africa, New Zealand, and Wales. Even they're like the countries where rugby is it. Rugby's number one. Then it's a sad thing for Wales is they're not very good. But for South Africa and New Zealand, this is our number one foe and our number one sport. We kind of get that about each other, and it's a massive thing. All right, Maurice Bass. What is that? What's your little symbol there? Is that a wall with some gold on top? I can't tell. Watching from Wales. Camrian Beef, Pip. Camrian Beef. Whereabouts in Wales are you, Pip? I dated a girl from Aberystwyth for like about 4 years. What a great place in the world that is. Ignore the media. We ain't confident. Let alone overconfident. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right. There's a lot of Jacques. There's a lot of South Africans who are saying, let's always be wary. But probably just when you look on paper, if you look at that pack, you kind of got it on us there. So I can understand it. Fawelly, Fawelly. Am I saying that right? Because I got to kind of the L's there, aren't I? Fawelly. Am I saying it right? Like Shinelli? Oh my gosh, here we go. The boys are coming out. They're just coming out. That's where I'm at on my stream, guys. Once we get to sort of haka time, I'll put the headphones on. But for now, yeah, it doesn't get any better, man. The All Blacks in South Africa. My heart's in my throat. This is tense stuff. It really, really is. Oh my god. Oh, my girlfriend just messaged me saying I'm killing it. So yeah, thank you, darling. That's amazing. Really smashing it. Malcolm Marx, this guy, he's an absolute mess. Like, I think we underrate the Bok pack in a lot of ways. Well, obviously, they're all really, really good at their core roles, but when you actually look at them around the park, they're all very good footballers. They're just they can good in the open field, good runners, good ball carriers, do their cool roles fundamentally, which is brilliant. But they're just very, very good footballers, like across the park. From 1 to 15. Enjoying with a beer. Good for you, Alan. You should get into it, champ. Get into it, son. Oh, here we go. Got the welcome. These African warriors ready to go. Oh, Mark, what are you doing giving me money? That's too kind of you. Beer money after my Ireland team won the series. Long live Foster. Please don't sack him. I can understand why, if you're a supporter of another team, why you wouldn't sack him. Mark, I'd love to bring your message up onto the screen, but I don't know how to do that. I really don't know what I'm doing in terms of live screen. But man, I really appreciate it, Mark. More than the money, man, I appreciate your support from almost day one on my videos. You're always like the first one or two persons to sort of comment on my videos, and I really, really do appreciate it. But yeah, I'd really like for us to sack Foster, and I can totally understand why you'd like to keep him in the role. But that's very, very kind of you. Very, very kind of you, sir. This is to you. This swig of tea is for you, Mark. Appreciate it. Enjoying with the beer. So that, yeah. Marissa Bass, I'll take 1 point any day for the Bockies. Yeah, I would take 1 point as well. Look at these boys coming out. Can someone from South Africa please explain to me this whole notion of the bomb squad? Because in New Zealand, we used to, during the 2011 World Cup, we had our own little bomb squad. It was like Corey Jane, Israel Dag, Zach Gilford, I think. They called themselves the bomb squad. And they call themselves the bomb squad because they caught the bombs. They were really good at the up and unders, but you've got a bunch of forwards who call themselves the bomb squad. Yes, ladies, please keep Fozzie. He's a record bro. We'd love him. Let's put Fozzie to sleep today. Sleep. Let's put him to sleep. Yeah, good. Yeah, let's. Yeah, I can understand why everyone else would like us to keep Fozzie. I really could. He's such a big fan favorite overseas. Charlie Fahey, good crowd, good group of boys in here. We're all gonna die. We shouldn't have come here. Oh my gosh, Charlie, that's a little extreme. I hope everything is okay where you are, my man. But yeah, good show. Look, I'm pretty stoked. I didn't think there would really be many folks in here at all. But look at you. People have turned up, which is amazing. We've got anthems now. I haven't got my headphones on. Is it disrespectful of me to sort of ramble through these? I'm going to. Who'll be up first? It'll probably be us, won't it? When I say us, I mean Aotearoa, New Zealand. Oh, look at this happy chap. Oh, yes. Yes, it would be disrespectful. Thanks, Charlie. Appreciate it. Charlie's one of my best mates, guys. Best mates in the world, Charlie. He'll provide some really great commentary, I guarantee it. Tuck into that Irish coffee, lad. Oh, shouldn't I, James? Mark Dunphy, come on, New Zealand, please win. Want Fozzie. Mark is the king of the Fozzie fan club, which is great. Wakes you up, it really does. Put some whiskey in that coffee. This isn't coffee. This is a cup of tea. All right, I will. I'll get a flipping drink soon, guys. I'm really, really, all my entire life, I've always been very, very influenced by peer pressure, as you can see. Um, there we go. Charlie doesn't know me. There we go. That classic gag. How the boys looking? They look switched on. Yeah, we're not. Out of all the nations, we're not the ones to really belt it out like the Welsh or the Irish or the, really, or the Argentinians, like really sing a passion. Oh, Takiao looks pretty emotional there, but we sort of just quietly sort of sing along. When I was growing up in the 80s and the 90s and stuff, they wouldn't even sing half of them. They just kind of looked like they were, standing in traffic while the anthem was going on. Timestamp, please, Tony. We're in the anthems at the moment, so we haven't got kickoff. So I'll tell you when we kick off. But we're in the anthems. I'm just going to close up on Caleb Clarke. Caleb Clarke, for those of you who missed him in the Irish series, he was out with an injury. He is quality. He really, really is. These boys, yeah, I think we missed him big time. So I'm really looking forward to see what he can bring to the table. He was in great form for the Blues this year before he got injured. Watching this on a glorious beach. Lucky for you. I'm watching this in my lounge at 3 a.m. Should I open the curtain behind me? I think I should. Oh, look at this. They are some shoulder pads on this lady. Holy moly. Those are some power shoulder pads. Power. The South African national anthem has just started where I am. I'm going to go open my curtains because I think I'd rather do that. Okay, I'm a little behind. Can you pause for 40 seconds? I can't, Charlie. I'm sorry. Is that better, guys? You like that? All right, I gather that guy's a politician. Here we go. Hunter Pollard was playing bloody well at the end of that Welsh series, wasn't he? He really was. Even Etzebeth. Oh, Yaga, Lud Yaga, is that him? He's quality. That type 5, just that entire pack. Peter Steph to tweet, he's brilliant too. Everybody just does their role so well. I am really, really, really nervous about this. Yeah, wow, early in the morning in New Zealand. Yeah, man. It's this is it. This is a big part of being a New Zealander. It's waking up at 3 a.m. To watch the All Blacks. Yeah, there are Charlie. Those were some power shoulder pads, weren't they? Really were. Okay, I'm gonna shut these headphones on. I'm nervous. All right, hands up if you're nervous. Is it just me? Just me? Should pads? Yeah, I know what you mean, Charlie. I know. I know. Look at this little guy. Who's the guy next to Sia Collison? He's a bit short. Is he going to be starting? See, Faf Clarke is really not as big as you think he is, isn't he? I think I'm ahead of you. Hucker's like, yeah, you're probably ahead of me. Um, always with a stream, there's a bit of a lag too. So let's get it. Let's get it. Get it on. Get it on. All right, here we go. Oh, 1921. These have been going on, guys. Oh, Angus Gardner with the whistle today. What hucker are we going to do? I hope we're doing couple pungo. That means we're taking it seriously. Well, I'm sure we're taking it seriously either way. Come on, couple pungo. All right. Aaron Smith leading it. Come on, boys. Get switched on. You got to start well. That's going to be huge today. We haven't started well for so long. We haven't started well for the last 3 tests. Can't remember the last time we started well last year. Up the bockies. Show them flames. Yeah. Get in there, bockies, for you guys. I hope both teams play bloody well. I hope that we play really well. If we don't play well again, that's going to really shit my undies. Classic Faf dig. Yeah. Thanks, Jack. Thanks, Jackie. Oh. There we go. We got Kapo Pongo. That's good. There's something about Sia Collison that I find so amazing and so intensely intimidating. But he looks so lovely and friendly as well at the same time. Oh, Sam Kane at the front. All right, Hucker's just finished, guys. Ready to go. Almost ready for kickoff. Yeah. Oh, come on, boys. Start well. I am nervous, Reese Ringrose. It means so much. All this, like watching the All Black lose in New Zealand, it just hurts your heart a lot. It really does. It's such a huge thing for all of us, and we've just been so poor. And this is as big as it gets for like a challenge. It's South Africa in South Africa. This is kind of how we measure ourselves, and we haven't met the benchmark in any other way this year. And if we don't do it here, like boy oh boy, we're gonna play well. We gotta play. I just want them to play well right now. I really would love to get a win. I'm never happy to accept anything less than a win when it comes to the All Blacks, but boy oh boy. Every time George Barra scores a try, I'll send you a super chat. Come on, Georgie boy. Oh, Mark. Okay, you might. Well, you've already given me some money, so look, I'm definitely not expecting anything more from you, Mike. You're almost my number one supporter. I really do. Prediction points. I reckon South Africa. My head says South Africa by 8, maybe 22. Um, yeah, 22-14, something like that. But my heart says we win it in a thriller. We win it by a point. There you go. There's a bob each way, I guess. Come on, Biden. Let's go. Kickoff time over here just now. We're underway. Jasper Fees is a big man. Watching here in Ireland, this is a big game for you. Yeah, it is, Thomas. It is. It's same here as Reese. Prediction points. Faff out cold. Oh, is he? Oh, please don't tell me it's a red card or something. Oh, get over it. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Oh, there's Clarke. Oh, de Klerk is completely stone cold. They'll probably somehow red card Caleb Clarke for that. No red card. That's good. Thank for goodness. Yeah, he's gone for the game. That's oh. Oh man, that's brutal. So they're down a man. Poor old Faff. I feel bad I made that joke about him at the beginning now. Um, no red card. That's good. Enzo will win now. Fozzie is safe. Yes. Well, he's been told if he loses both these games, he's out. He's been told he has to retire. Has to not retire, but he has to quit. I'm sure he could go on to other work. He doesn't have to retire. He doesn't have to go straight into his garden. But yeah, so can you imagine the pressure on that man? And look, to be fair, I've given him a lot of grief. If you've seen any of my videos before, you've probably seen I've given him a bit of shit. But I saw an interview with him before, and I was thinking, hey, he looks so calm and relaxed still. I don't know how he manages to do it. It's pretty impressive. Big loss for them. Yeah, it really is. Well, just getting that injection in the second half. He was meant to play for the next 60 minutes, wasn't he? Really? So, oh, yeah, yeah. Now LaRue's got to be on for the rest of the game, so it's pretty intense. And he was, oh dear, that is a really big loss for them. Anyway, can I get some predictions out there for points? What do we reckon, guys? Predictions, anyone? What's happened? Faf de Klerk has gone into a tackle on Caleb Clarke, Faf de Klerk, sorry, and he's gone at a bad height. He's taken a knee to the head from big old Caleb. Not the first time that he's kneed someone in the head this year. It was nothing intentional, nothing foul about it. Just a very unfortunate rugby incident, and he's been knocked out clean. And it looks as though he would definitely fail a HIA, and he's unlikely to be returned. So it's intense. And that's what's happened. Far out. That fat joke was good. What happened? What happens when you're 3 foot? That's what happens when you're 3'9". That's true. That's true. Yeah, it is. It's got that against you. You're at knee height. Robbie knows 30-11 for New Zealand. That is a bold call. given where we're currently at. Oh gosh. Just doing something here. Here we go. Have to change their game plan after 45 seconds. Think South Africa by 6. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, Thomas. That's not a bad. I said South Africa by 8. Poor old Faf. So, yeah. Oh. Whoa, Reese Ringrose. No, that's how old? 97. Okay. To 3. So 100 points scored. Just 97 of them by our man. Oh, jeebus. That's pretty intense. Pip thinks New Zealand might get this. Well, I hope you're right. I do hope you're right. Yeah. Yeah, and Thomas, you're right. Like they will have to change their game plan after 45 seconds. Thanks South Africa by 6. Yeah, I just think I read your comment twice. Nice one, Tones. But yeah, I do think that's a pretty good shout. Charlie, what about you? You still there, buddy? What's your call? And they got Bob Marley blasting through the sound speaker at Montbella Stadium. The rising sun, 3 little girls, sit on my doorstep, singing sweet song. Oh, am I going to get copyrighted for singing that? New Zealand might. Man, I hope you're right, Pip. Where are you from, Pip? You're from Wales. That's right, aren't you? So, as a neutral Welsh observer, you think New Zealand might get this. I appreciate that. Every little thing, we are right. So this is a little bit of an anticlimactic. So we had like what was it, 40 seconds of frantic action, and then just sort of fell apart. Needs a much, much bigger scoreboard. No, yeah, I do. Okay, well, it's 0-0 at the moment. It's going to be extremely tight. It's a coin flip. Okay, yeah, I'd like to think it's a 50-50 game, but I really do think just going into this, just on form, and if you look at the two squads, especially the front rows and the packs, that the South Africans have the edge. They're definitely favourites. The old scrap for the favourites tag, we're giving it to them this time. Scrap for the underdogs tag is what often happens. So, yeah, South Africa by 7 or more. Yeah, I think you're about right there, Chucky. Chucky Cheese. MIC, you do. Hey, you do. What are you talking about? You do. I do. A little thing, yo, every little thing. Oh. So, yeah, I feel that. Playing Gilly says he feels that, and I feel that too. Oh, this is tough old start, isn't it? Not what you really wanted to see. How's Faf looking out there? I haven't really been watching. All right, here we go. Robbie Johnson, South Africa looked poor against Wales, probably worse than the ABs against Ireland. If South Africa plays as they did against Wales versus Ireland instead, I think they have lost a series 0-3. Yeah, I kind of hear what you're saying. Ireland are the #1 ranked team in the world at the moment, and it was relatively tight against us. We won that first game, pretty convincingly at Eden Park, which is an absolute fortress for us. But I honestly didn't think South Africa looked particularly good against Wales. I thought they looked really good in their last test. I thought that's when they really looked like the world champions again. But for that first test, they were bloody lucky to win. They really, really were, and they had a couple of those calls go towards them. And then they lost their first game ever in Wales. Wales, a team that New Zealand hasn't lost to since 1953. So I think the form guide is a little bit closer than people are making out. It's just that pack. So this is going to tell us a lot. This first scrum. Oh fucking Jesus! Got a free kick immediately under sofa. What are people saying about all the coaching changes the last few weeks? Oh mate, Thomas, it's a massive point of contention over here. Like the general consensus is like, let's get Fozzie out and get Razor in because he's the far better coach. But by getting out the two assistants. I think they were basically scapegoats, and bringing in Jason Ryan was it. I think Jace Ryan is a very, very quality coach, a great forwards coach, a great assistant to Razor for many years. But so I think that's a decent enough move. But at the end of the day, people just want to get Fozzie out of there. But it's so late in the piece in terms of the lead up to the World Cup, and there's a lot of financial implications of changing the head coach at the moment. So it's NZR, the NZR are kind of dug their own grave by sticking with Fozzie this long. But they've told him if he doesn't get if he gets 2 losses here, oh come on, this is a big moment, and they're going to get the penalty. Jeez, man, Angus. Nakanya, he's cheapest. All right. Every little thing. Fold's going for touch. Yeah, now they're going to the line-out drive, which the All Blacks have been really, really poor at against Ireland. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, that's what I was scared of. Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. All right, they're just inside the 22, so it'll be a big drive to get to the to get a try from here. But crazier things have happened. That's well-formed line-out drive. It's not going anywhere right now. George Bauer is looking very intense there. That's Mark Dunphy's man. He's going to score a length of field try and get me some cash. Here we go. Hendrickser is behind it. Haven't made too much ground. Oh, come on, guys. What's our D like? Then this is another poor start. Marks, what a beast. Tackle. This feels a lot like the start of the Irish games, doesn't it? Us defending on our line. Let's see if we can actually repel them, though. This will be a huge moment if we can. Hold him out. Tackle. Oh, yes, great. Oh, great D, boys. There we go. We're in such a comfortable position for a 5-meter a line out. Go, NZ, go. Come on, Mark. Holy moly. Samasoya Takiaho. This is a big moment for him. Cody Taylor not starting today as the hooker for the All Blacks. Oh, yes, we've got that. Thank you. Oh, get rid of it. Oh, there we go. Look, we managed to get over the ball, boys. Relatively good clearance, guys. Oh, they're going to take it quick. They are taking it quick. Willemser has those feet, man. Oh, they want to play at speed here. Like I am. My pimpy. Get him out. There we go. We'll take that. Great D, boys. I'm about 20 seconds behind all of us. At least the AB's defense looks better than the Ireland test. Yeah, that was a big test, and we passed for now. But boy, we're getting stretched a little bit. Great tackle. A couple of good tackles in there, actually. Great tackle by Barrett there at the end, by Geordie, that is. Whoa, I'm about 20 seconds behind. Yeah, I think with the lag on any stream, that's about normal. Thanks for those technical updates, though, Chucky. All right, we're still right under the pump here, guys. Takiaho on his own line. Oh, white lights, here we go. Quality stuff. Go on, Savia. Great. This is, if we can get out of this, get some field position from here. Oh, we haven't got it out. Just ask them to run it back at us now. People underestimate how good the South African how they are as just footballers. Like people just think in terms of big pack, good decisions, all that sort of stuff. But a lot of great flick passes, a lot of great ball handling, just a lot of great footballers out there, aren't there? Just across the park. Oh. Another scrum. It's been a forward pass. Yeah, the Boks are looking very, very dangerous, aren't they? Yeah. If they get the scrum here, do you think they'll plug it into they'll probably if they get a penalty, do you think they'll plug it into the corners or have a kick at goal? Because the South African thing usually would have a kick at goal, but let's see how the scrum winds up. Well, it just showed Fozzie his face as dark as thunder. Oh no, I know you're concerned about Mark. I know Mark. I know you're concerned about Fozzie. He's your number one man. He's your favourite New Zealander. So where can you go to see the whole game? Whereabouts in the world are you, Kaya Bizzo? I don't know. If you're in the US, you could go to Flow Rugby. You just go to your local service provider. You might have to pay for access to the game, or you might be able to find some sort of other way to do it. Munster fan, so I do like the South African coach. Oh yeah, right. Was he used to be the coach of Munster? Oh, come on! Great try. Oh man, don't I look really masculine when South Africa score? That's bugger. Try. Box, mate. Oh, that's Rick's Loudon. Okay. Terrible defense. Well, it was off a sort of jammy kick we weren't able to secure. I thought our defense was okay for a long periods there, but yeah, our boy, look how your arm is just quality, isn't he? He really is. He came from a kick and Bodie Barrett not been able to secure the kick nicely. And just the pressure kind of mounted, didn't it? Really? Holy moly. Yeah, it looks like my stream is about a minute behind. Okay. I'm at 9:05 here. Right. Well, that's, I think, 5 points to the Springboks. I think that's pretty accurate in terms of, what's been happening so far. Sean the Fawn, go Bocky. Yeah. Well, you definitely deserve the lead here, but a lot of footy to come. A lot of footy to come. Dun, 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 dun. Should I get a beer, guys? What do you think? I've had a coffee, I've had a tea. Any slots to conversion? Can I get some thumbs up on a beer, guys? What do you reckon? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, there we go. Beer time. Yeah, beer is warranted. Absolutely. You called it. You were just saying how good they were playing. Yeah. Thumbs up for the beers. Good stuff. We need to play some rugby. We were looking alright until Faf de Klerk got knocked out. That was a really take it in the air, ref. Come on. Oh, we're just gonna miss that. We're just gonna miss that. Just taking a man in the air. That's okay. Yeah. We're gonna look upstairs. Oh wow. Yeah. Look. Is that a fair contest? Was he really in a position where he's going to catch it? He just had a flailing arm in there. Sports! Yes, Josh. Great to see you, Josh Graham. Josh Graham, is that German? Yeah, I thought that was had another look there. It would have been warranted, but hey, why not? Let's just play rugby. But as I was saying before that tactical Faf de Klerk concussion really slowed down momentum because it's all been South Africa since then. Mm. Oh, but it's a big hit on their overall game plan, I guess. But oh, oh, for God's sake, we just can't. We just don't have it in the forwards. A bit of a rough and tumble start so far, all right? So far, all right? Yeah, that's right. Playing Gilly. Box versus Ireland. Who wins? Well, one of our biggest issues against Ireland was up front, and we're having the same issue. So I think it'd be a really good contest. I would give it to just going based off the most recent Wales series. I would definitely give it to Ireland, especially if they played in Ireland. Oh, thank goodness they missed for touch. That is a shocker. Oh, oh gosh. We just keep giving the ball back to them to attack it. So we need to get the ball out a little bit. Wait, what? Springboks have scored already? Yeah, Bumwees. I'm sorry. I'm very immature. I really like your name, Bumwees. Um, they have scored already. That's right. Who runs the Rugby World Cup 2023? I think right now you have to say the favourites are France. They've just looked incredible. They've played a beautiful style of game. Um, I know that they probably, in terms of the ranking, they're not number one, but playing Japan in the most recent series probably didn't help them in that regard. But I think they're the best team in the world at the moment, followed very closely by Ireland, who just look incredible. Oh, bum! Yeah, they're about to score. Laugh my ass off. Oh, great. Shit. Oh God. Thank God he's gone. Um, you need to update. Oh yes, you're right. I do need to update my score thingy. Thank you so much, Pip. You're quite right. Oh gosh, I feel foolish. Look, there we go. Thank you, Pip. I apologize. I'm new at this. So, can you guys see that? Yeah, there we go. Oh, he's back. Ireland versus Box will be a great match in November. Yeah, yeah, that will be huge. That'll be huge. The boys in green on both sides. This is going to be a long game, bro. I think you're right, Bumwees. Um, Bumwees, did your parents name you that? Is that a family name? The world rankings don't really, but playing Gilly, the world rankings don't really matter much. This it's all statistical and not based on form. France is honestly the best team right now. I say that as an Irish fan. Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think, and the shame about the 2023 World Cup is we're all on the same side of the draw. The All Blacks, Ireland, South Africa, no, Ireland, and New Zealand. Like I think only one of those teams can go through basically into the semi-final. So something like that. There's a bit of a hoo-ha around it. Bock on fire. This is Morris Bass. Bock on fire. Scrum the whole day. More them tired than my bockies. This is not run and ruck. That basketball rugby working here, not working here. Yeah. Well, if we can't play the game at speed, we're not going to be able to play our game. And if we can't get anything at scrum time, if we're giving away a penalty at every scrum, there's no way we're going to win this game. Yeah. Yes, pronounced kaka, mimi, and Māori. Bumwe. Yes, yeah, kaka, mimi, and Māori. That's right. Thank you, Bumways. I appreciate that. Some culture for us. TC, yeah, but naturally the draw was done to try help England bottle another fire. Yeah, yeah. It's a bit of conspiracy theory, but I'll go with it. Dean Visser, how about the commentary about the game? It's frustrating to listen to things nothing to do with the game. In what regard do you mean, Dion Visser, in terms of like the coaching or in terms of previous form? Oh, Adam, oh, oh, go on, Biden. I would just love us to see us play some All Black rugby. I feel like we've only seen glimpses of All Black rugby this year. We haven't seen anything so far this year. Well, I know this in this game. Mm, gosh, George Bauer just doesn't seem like he's up to international level. I know he played really well for the Crusaders this year, but he's given away a penalty at almost every scrum. Angus Darvell's really great around the park and he's a great team man, but I don't think he's international quality in terms of being a front rower. And against the Springboks in South Africa, he's going to struggle. He's like really good player, but just there are levels to this shit, you know? Oh, thank you. Oh. So just to illustrate the point, like we just got a knock on. I thought, oh great, we'll get the ball. And I thought, no, we'll probably just actually get a penalty against us. Playing Gilly, the reason why the Rugby World Cup draw is so lopsided is because it was based on world rankings at the time of the draw. It was way too early. That's right. 9 months out for the World Cup would make way more sense. Yeah, absolutely. And they say that, you know, World Rugby does that so people can plan ahead and all that sort of stuff. But, you know, it was done so long ago and things have changed so dramatically in the time that they've actually done the draw. So it was a real, hopefully they learn from this. But World Rugby and learning from their lessons isn't something we really talk about very often. So that's one of those things. What a beautiful man is this France. What a beautiful man. A little man crush going there from Maurice Bass. For, yeah, I agree. It is a beautiful man. And I think there's nothing wrong with appreciating a bit of man beauty. So I appreciate what you're saying. All right. Okay, Aaron, can we win a scrum? Our own scrum. Let's go. Just get it in, get it out. That's what we're going to do. There we go. Get the ball out. Get the ball out. There we get it out. Oh, it's solid enough. Here we go. Go on. Oh. Just couldn't get anything going. And we just lost the ball. Just got it out. Went out. Yeah. Off its head. For fuck's sake, Bumways. Yeah, I'm with you. By the way, sorry, in the live stream I'm going to swear a little bit. Usually on videos I bleep them out. But for this, look at these South African fans. They look very happy. Why wouldn't they? You've got such a dominant pack, dominant scrum. It's a great day out. You've been drinking since 10. Yeah. I don't know if my stream is behind you or ahead of you. I'm at 17:14. So that's where I'm at. So you can play in Gilly. I will swear away. Fuck yes. Apologies if anyone's got children around. Yeah, muff it. Oh, here we go. We've got the ball here. Oh! Come on. There we go. Here we go. Can we actually play some rugby? Come on, Takiyaho. Get up there, boy. Get in there, son. All right, let's play some rugby. Val taking it forward. They're over the ball. That's a penalty. Oh. Marks in his 50th. Oh. That's huge turnover. Just... That's the other thing. The breakdown we were really poor at. Yeah, again in the Irish series. It's just really disappointing to all the talk from the All Black team about, you know, focusing on these areas that we've been crap at, bringing in a new forwards coach, all this stuff, but we're still struggling in the same areas at the breakdown and up front in the set piece, you know, and we can't get our game going off the back of any of that. Swear away, let's maul. Yeah, Maurice Bass. You're like a minute and a half ahead of me then. Okay, Alex. And swear away, mate. Okay. Thanks for that. There's Paf the Clerk's back. It's nice to see him, right? But probably won't be allowed back, will he? We suck at the breakdown. This is Bumwees. We suck at the breakdown. I can't. Every time I say your name, I feel like I'm going to laugh. We suck at the breakdown. I feel like our forwards traded power for mobility. Yeah, absolutely. And this was the selection that Fozzie made. He was like, he wanted to play, you know, a mobile pack. And I was thinking at the time, like, well, that's great, but how are we going to play any type of rugby if we can't get our hands on the ball? And we're just going to... Oh, yeah. This is not looking good. Right. This is so disheartening to watch as an All Blacks fan. It really is. It's not all over, Tony. Sorry, I go through a lot of range of emotions very, very quickly. Little dab. We're just under so much pressure. We're stuck there on our own 5-meter line again. Oh, God. This is tense. Tense and depressing. It's the name of my third album. Tense and depressing. There we go. Free kick for something. Closing space at the line out. Oh, wow. Dear, oh dear. Am I being too negative, guys? Am I being too hard on the All Blacks at the moment? Or is this just basically what we're looking at? Birdie face, birdie bird face. That's what they're paid for. Oh, yeah. Alex Coleman, as an Englisher, it feels very weird for me to be begging an All Black side to play better, but there's always been something about the All Black teams that I can't help but cheer for them. Yeah, because they usually just play such a great style of rugby, and they haven't been. It's, I think, oh, there we go, another penalty against us. People rugby as a context, I'm talking about for your backs to perform, you need your forwards to lay the platform. New Zealand, you need to earn the right to attack with backs, not basketball. Okay, Maurice Bars, nah, just the truth, Bonwees. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not being overly negative. Why can't we see? Why can't we see the game? What wrong? I can't show you the game because my YouTube channel will be absolutely taken down in a moment. Birdie Birtface, nope. I don't know what you were saying nope about, but I agree. Totally agree. Oh, that's a great take from a Pimpy, isn't it? It really is. Rock and roll. Sam Cane. How does everyone feel about him? Well, I think he gets a lot of hate here in New Zealand for being the captain of this particular All Black side, and people never, he's been the captain of the Chiefs who have done relatively poorly, and people are saying why he's the captain of the All Blacks at the moment. I think he's a real quality player, but sadly, I think he is probably the third best open side flanker in New Zealand at the moment, behind Dalton Popoli and Adi Savia. And having the third best player in any position being the captain of your squad is just going to put you at a deficit immediately. You respect the dude? Yeah, I respect him too, but I just don't think he's good enough. Yeah. You asked if you're being overly critical. No. Yeah, thanks, man. 10-0 after 22 minutes. This could be a long game. Long game. Water break. Beer break, everybody. Oh my god. I'm looking at Fozzie's face at the moment. He is sweating bricks. He knows that it's career's on the line here, isn't it? Come on, Fozzie. You have a secret plan to win this. Yeah. We're just waiting for that secret plan. He's always talking about we're on the right track, we're making the right moves, never panicking, all this sort of stuff. But boy, isn't his record just dog shit? Just dog shit. And like it's 66%, right? And he's also within that, it's padded out by the fact he played not even a good Tongan team, a Tongan team where they couldn't even get access to most of their professional players. It was just club players from New Zealand. The US and I think Fiji, he's played those teams a total of 4 times. Not all of them 4 times, but I think it was Tonga he played twice. They're 4 of his 16 victories. If you take it to like Tier 1 nations, his record must be less than 50%. Oh, it's awful. His secret plan is waiting for individual brilliance, which doesn't happen unless we play Australia. Yeah, I think that's right, Bumwees. Because the only time that we got anything going was just those moments of magic from individuals. Like there are some flipping quality players. We just don't have it up front. That's our big inefficiencies, our deficiencies right now is up front as an All Black squad. And I think a big part of that is not playing South African teams at Super Rugby or just not having the focus on it. Like just all right, come on, boys. Let's get in there. Was that a contact to the head? Here we go. It's been a rough start. Good take. Nicely. Go on, Bowden. Go, Bodie. Keep it in. Yeah. All right. We've got the ball here. When we've got the ball, I just feel like it's a matter of time before somebody gets a turnover against us. Like we're doing a box kick from our own 50. Okay. That's what we should do. We've been struggling to have ball in hand. Let's just kick it away. Why not? Oh, he's fine. I've called Kurt Ref. You might want to update the score. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. You can tell that I haven't done this very much, haven't you? There we go. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate it, champ. Has that gone up on your end? Yeah. Oh, they've got numbers out here. Diolendo. Oh, he's good. Oh, that wasn't a good kick, Diolendo. God, we're just getting... Yeah. Diolendo is usually a great decision maker, but just took the wrong option there. Just didn't play that right. But we're getting stripped out wide as well. So it shows that we're lacking confidence too, aren't we? We're playing like a team that doesn't know how to play right now. Doesn't know how to play together. There's no combinations out there. This is a fucking dumpster fire. Oh, crikey. Takeo down the back. That was a good line out. Like it. God. So this has officially been another. We're 24 minutes and we're well and truly into the game, and all the talk, about trying to start well and how important it is to start well. And 50-22, oh, keeping it, staying, go, Bodie. Oh my gosh, go, Bodie, go, son. Here we go, go, Geordie, go. Oh, I could have got there well. Go. Oh, Ioane. Oh, okay, well. Run, Bodie. There you go. Basically, that's the secret plan from Fozzie. We're relying on their brilliance of the individuals. Kept it in. It would have been great if we could have linked up a little bit longer with Rico at the end. Akira doing the right pass, but hey. Run, Bodie. At least we got that could have been a 50-20-22, so a good net result there for the All Blacks. So I was thinking before the game, like, how many times have I watched the All Blacks when they're the underdogs, when they're coming off a bad run of forms, and like 98, and I struggle to remember how I was feeling back then. I was much younger, like 14 or 15 or whatever, and I thought, how are we going to bounce back from this? And like when we're in a tight spot, I was like, well, backs against the wall, you kind of know how teams like Australia respond in those situations, how England responded, because they've been in that situation. But the All Blacks just haven't been for a long time. I thought this would be a big test to see how we would respond. And so far, we have not responded well at all. It's been poor. Oh well, it is what it is, isn't it? Oh. Penalty again at scrum time. Angus Taravale losing his feet. Oh. And a huge kick to the corner. Playing Gilly, guess Fozzie's P for 5 is in the post at this stage. P for 5. What does P for 5 mean? Sorry, part of my ignorance. Playing for... Yeah, I should turn off my things. Oh, dear, oh dear. Getting messages from other people at the moment. Telling me how shit we are. Will they go for a drive this far out? Not straight. Apparently not. Yeah. Malcolm Marx is the best hooker in the world, isn't he? He really is. Is he better than Bismarck Duplessis? I really liked him as a hooker. Oh, sorry, it's illegal termination of work document here. Yeah, could be. Well, it's apparently if he loses both games, but what we're looking at, we're going to struggle to get through this game. Just a front row is just not up to it. Come on, let's keep them out. Like, I don't even feel like here. I'm not even backing us in our defense. Oh, I'm just feeling like they're trying really hard. It's over it. Come on, Artie's got it. Yes. I was just about to say something super cynical, but Artie came to the rescue. God, he's a quality player. Artie, the main man. Yeah, Fozzie is not going to get sacked. But yeah. Well, the kind of theory is that if he gets sacked, then they're going to have to sack the physios, the doctors, everybody's associated with this team. And Fozzie is a kind of lineage of going all the way back to Graham Henry, with Steve Hansen being the successor of Graham Henry, Fozzie being the successor of Steve Hansen, and all this sort of supporting staff has been the same all the way through that. And if a new head coach comes in, then they're going to want to bring all their own people in, and then they're going to have to pay out all these contracts. And it's a lot of, can we afford that? Oh, gosh, they were up quick. Artie is so good. He really is. Fozzie getting very animated. I missed him. Oh, there we go. Get up and diving over the ball. Doing it all day, ref. Doing it all day. Oh, God. Nerve-wracking stuff, this really is. Yeah, I saw a shot of him before, Fozzie, and he did look like he was under the pump. There was still quite a lot of stress across his face. Would you say if Fozzie gets sacked, would be Joe Schmidt in the mix after at all? Well, it kind of depends on what Razor Robinson said. Razor Robinson has made it pretty clear that that if he doesn't get the All Black job relatively soon, that's a great play. That was really well defended. Well, if he doesn't get the All Black job, he's quite keen to coach offshore. So, and they've put in Jace Ryan, who's his right hand man, which he'd be able to slot in. They wouldn't have to change. I don't think they would change assistant coach. Was that a high shot? So I would like to think we'd go to Razor Robinson, to be honest with you. Oh, pokes his head through. Scott Barrett. Come on. Go Whitelock. Let's play some footy, boys. Come on. Nice to see us retain possession for a little bit. I think Joe Schmidt's definitely going to be in the mix. And if they can't get Razor, then I think Joe Schmidt's your man. I don't know who else it would be. See Khaleesi over the ball there. No, got rid of him. Come on, Bodie. Ooh. Here we go. Let's go. Akira, come on. Oh, dropped. Knock on. We had the ball for quite a period of time, but we didn't actually make a lot of ground there. I'd rather have Schmidt than Fozzie as well. I'm with you, Bumwees. Always agree with Bumwees. Havili. Come on, mate. Yeah, very animated in the coach's box, aren't they? Fozzie has a nice tan sitting in the sun. Yeah, it was nice to see he's getting a little bit of sun. Over here in New Zealand, it's the middle of winter at the moment. Had a few nice sunny days of late, but yeah, I think he wasn't getting much of a tan over here. So it's nice to see he's got a little bit of sun on his skin. That'd be good for the soul for him. Hope he's all right. Mark David Fonzie has a nice tan. Yeah, God, I'm just reading your comment again. Nice one, Tones. No. I think I've seen a lot of flack heading towards Bowden Barrett's way and the media and whatnot, but I think a lot of that's been relatively unfair, especially in the Ireland series. Like he was playing he played really well, but he's just behind a pack that was going backwards and weren't able to do anything. He's playing well today as well, but once again, like when you play against a forward pack that just isn't going forward, you're always going to look bad as a fly half or his first five. But I think his decisions have been good. I think he's been mitigating a lot of bad situations, essentially. So it's been quite unfair on him. I want to see. Okay. What's this stoppage all about? Is it another water break? Yeah, Razor wants 2 Rugby World Cups, wins with 2 different teams. Yeah, Bumleys. I think some of that might be in that most recent interview that we came up with that, I think a lot of that might have been a bit of gamesmanship, basically saying to the NZR, well, if you don't give me the role soon, I'm out of here. I'm gone skis, and I'm the best coach in the country. So, you're going to really screw the pooch if you miss this opportunity. But, if any man could do it, Razor Robinson's success is just crazy. What is it? 6 wins in a row for the Crusaders. Before that, he had 2 NPC championships with Canterbury. And then he also won, before that, a under-20 World Cup for New Zealand. Has he ever coached a team that didn't actually take out, their competition? It's just the amount of times I've seen that bastard do his freaking breakdancing. It's ridiculous. Lost a legal stream. Tony, you're my only hopes of what's happening. I'm not a great commentator. This isn't commentary in any way. This is just chat. If you want commentary, Kiwi Lads are really good for that. Sandy Mangani, it is winning. Is South Africa winning? Yeah, South Africa is winning. Mark, yeah, I think that's what you're asking. Mark Dunphy, go New Zealand. Bums and Wees, yeah, South Africa winning. That's true. Get through your comments faster. Game update. We just got a penalty, I think. While I was reading that, we got a penalty. I'm not sure what it was for. It's quite a lot to manage. Watch the game, read the comments, reply. See other people do it. I always thought, how do they actually do it? And I'm realizing it's quite tricky. Also, if you haven't liked this, if you're watching this and you haven't liked, flick me a like. Do that, eh? Let's get some likes on this. All right, beautiful. Kick to the corner, not the post. Oh, we're just going to get some points on the board. Here we go. Geordie Barrett is a really good kicker, very good clutch kicker, but he often misses penalties early in the game. As first 1 or 2, even in relatively easy positions, he can miss them. All free streams are dead in the US. Matt Hoffman, I think you can go to Flow Rugby. I don't have a link, but just look up Flow Rugby. I don't think it's definitely, it's not free. There is a subscription cost. But that's where you could potentially watch the game in the US, and you can also watch all the NPC games over there as well. I'm not sponsored by them, but just letting you know. Fozzie is applauding. Okay. Oh, all right. Got some points on the board. 3. There we go. Look, and no one's even having to remind me I've changed the score here. Oh, there we go. 3. Beautiful. Good stuff. Josh Graham, why are we not winning? A failure by the NZR to appoint the right coach is why we are not winning. And also, we're coming up against a team that has a much far better players in the forward pack. That's why we're not winning. Flow Rugby is $30. Oh, sorry, man. Finally on the board. Yeah, getting some points. That's good. It's good to see us. There we go. So we're not like, this could be worse than it is. And then Bowden throws the ball away. But thank goodness we had a little bit of advantage there. Converted try difference, doable. It is doable. You know what's weird? Like, I always, when the All Blacks have gone down in the first half, for as long as I can remember, it's never worried me. I've always been like, we'll get back. We'll be able to get back into this. We'll wear them down. We'll be able to put the gas on when we need to. But that was the past. I don't feel like that anymore. I don't feel like the All Blacks can just turn it on like they have been able to do for so long. Like, I've seen us go down by 20 points and just been like, oh, we sweet. And it's that confidence is gone. The aura is gone internally. It's shit. Mark Dunphy, don't worry, New Zealand have this. Fozzie has a plan. Yep. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. I'm just really waiting for George Brown to score some tries. Bums and Wees. Yeah, I don't like Razor. I don't like how Razor likes the smell of his own farts. But he is an amazing coach. Wins everything. Yeah, he has an incredible history of. I love that expression. Likes the smell of his own farts. Can I use that in a YouTube video? One of my videos. He's so up himself. He loves the smell of his own farts. Hey, we got a scrum penalty. Holy moly! Hold on, I'm taking a standing O here. Can we get a standing O for a scrum penalty, everybody? That's a big moment, everybody. Look at that. This is huge. Woo! Scrum penalty. I've never been so excited about my team getting a scrum penalty. That's huge. Look at that. So, and nice to you to share some inside information, Bums and Wees, about how Razor likes the smell of his own farts. But don't we all? Everyone likes their own flavour. If New Zealand win, Fozzie will do his own breakdance. Yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, Mark? That barrel-chested man rolling around on the ground. Come on. Come on, Aveli. Go, son. Go, boy. Whoa. Here we go. Come on, let's go. Get up. Get up. Let's get some front foot ball. Step to tweet. George Bauer. Look at him go. He's gonna run the rest of the way, Mark. Razor has an Eddie Jones energy for sure. Yeah, there is a sort of a little bit of arrogance to him, eh? But maybe when you're that bloody good, you can be a bit arrogant. Come on, Clarke. Come on, Caleb Clarke. Let's get over it. Oh, what? No, I didn't there. That was probably the worst pass I've ever seen Aaron Clarke do in his illustrious career there. Right there. But hey, we didn't lose the ball. Oh, Marks again. Jesus. That's painful. Charlie Faye cannot find an illegal stream. Maybe you just need to cough up the bucks, Chucky. I'm sorry to tell you. I know. Charlie's my mate. I can talk like this to him, although he says he's never met me. Yeah, I think you're quite right there. Razor has an Eddie Jones energy and is far better than Eddie Jones, I reckon. Eddie Jones, though, I think I really like him. He's a wily operator, isn't he? He really is. I like it. Also, ethnically, what is he? He's one of those ethnically enigmatic fellas. If someone gave me $1,000 to say where are his origins, I'd be like, I don't know. Yeah. Anyone know where's his people from? If someone just comes out, he's a straight white guy, Tony, you racist prick, then I'll be like, oh, okay. I think he was under I think that series in Australia for him to win was massive. He was under a bit of pump. He was under a bit of pressure for that. Jones is hilarious. His trolling during the Six Nations is legendary. Yeah, yeah. He's great in a press conference, isn't he? He really is. And just as a fan, as a neutral observer, just always entertaining to watch. All right, come on. Let's just Oh, we're kicking it straight out. Pollard's kicking it out. Okay, down by 7 points. With Graham Henry on the NZR board, Foster will always be the head coach. Oh, I hope not always, Angus. I hope he goes at some stage. God, can this national nightmare be over at some stage? Alex Coleman, his Aussie dad with a Japanese American mother, I think. Thank you, Alex. You've cleared that up for me. I appreciate that. Mark Duncan, New Zealand will have this in the bag. Don't you worry, Tony. You make me feel good, Mark, in so many ways. Thanks, mate. I really appreciate that. I'm going to go out on a limb here. New Zealand have to lose heavily for the greater good of the ABs. Terrible results will hasten the leaving of a terrible coach. The future will be brighter this way. God, I felt emotional when I was reading that, Glenn. Yeah, you might be right, but the word on the street is if they lose 2, he's gone. He's been told he has to resign. So I really want him to resign, but I just can't, barrack for the other side. I just can't want to watch the All Blacks and want to watch them lose. It's just something about that black jersey that my heart is so attached to watching them lose, even if it's for the greater good, it makes me hurt. Bertie Birdface, a friend told me that Lala Streams is good. One word, no sound. Okay. Bums wheeze, Mark. I wish I had your optimism. Mark's the man, bum wheeze. When I feel bad, I just look at comments from Mark and it always makes me feel good. It really does. I'm going to take my headphones off, actually, for halftime. All right, awesome. I'm going to get another beer. Anyone want one while I'm up? Fossil will resign. Really? Would lose 1 year salary? I think... yeah, well, that's a really good point, because if he resigns, I guess he loses a year's salary, but if he gets fired, he has to get paid out. Yeah. Maybe there's something into that. Him and Pivat can team up together to coach someone like Germany. Sorry. That way, their collective harm will be mitigated. Yeah. I think got to watch out for that German squad. Yeah, there's a lot of Schleitzweiger. He's a great player. Is Josh still in the chat? Josh is my German friend. He might be able to tell us a little bit more about that hot German lineup. My advice for the future: invest in a VPN that gets around geolocking. Yeah, NordVPN, something like that. Dude Loop, live game. Oh, okay. All right. Dude Loop. Just getting a beer, team. Be back in a sec. Alright, here we go. Oh, look at this is a bit of ASMR for you. Oh, does that feel good? Good to me. I don't often drink at 4 a.m., but here I am. What a great start to the day it's going to be. It's a tricky old time, 3 a.m. when you start watching games. You're like, do I have a drink? Do I not have a drink? I probably wouldn't if I wasn't doing a live stream, to be honest with you. Mark down for your news on Razor. He's coaching the Barbarians in Wales or Scotland after the 2023 World Cup are interested in Razor. Well, yeah, absolutely. Well, I think most teams in the world would be interested in Razor right now. He's just such quality. He really is. It's just phenomenal the amount of success. He seems to have that sort of cult personality. He just gets people behind him. It's just an inspirational sort of talisman sort of coach. What part of New Zealand am I in, Tony? I'm in Auckland. That's where I am. I'm a Jaffa, born and raised. The rest of the country loves us. They really do. That's why they call us Jaffas, which stands for just another fucking Aucklander. That's where I'm from. Birdie birthday, 6:05 p.m. here. Cheers. Oh, yeah, 4:05 over here. Playing Gilly was like that for us in Ireland during the last Rugby World Cup. My local opened at 5 a.m. All of us parked at the bar. Yeah. That's the way to do it, you know. Well, that's going to be like us for the next one, isn't it? It's going to be in France, so there might be some early morning drinking going on. Because you can't watch Rugby World Cup games sober, can you? Can you? Bums Wees, yeah. Whereabouts are you, Bums and Wees? You're obviously in New Zealand. 4 a.m. here. Almost time for ye old devil's lettuce. Oh, holy moly. A bit of electric poo-ha for Bum Wees. Just past midnight over there in Ireland. Mark, has everybody sort of still riding the high of that Irish victory, or has it sort of gone out of the press now? Oh my gosh. Getting some spam, guys. Oh dear. Remove. There we go. Yes, don't click on that, guys, whatever you do. Well, almost pinned that as a message. Oh, don't pin it, Tones. Oh. User on this channel. There we go. Jordan Partu registered. I hope you didn't register for the love chat spam that we just got in. That we probably get a lot of viruses from that if you did. No Ireland, Markdown for you. No Ireland is still in dreamland about the series one. That's nice to hear. Like, it couldn't have happened to a better group of people, honestly. Love the Irish. Joseph Fallon still high. That's nice. You know you made it when you get six spam. Yeah, that's right. This is a huge moment for the channel, getting six spam. So thanks for that. You know, I've got a stream out there. You probably can't actually. I don't think they actually allow you to put links in the chat. So you might have to just work it out between yourselves. Like a no-brain fire. Like, yeah, it is like a no-brain fire. It seems that way, but there's just a lot of bullshit in behind it. The Old Boys Network have fully backed them. The NZR are just really disconnected between them and the grassroots and the public. It's just an absolute dumpster fire, the whole thing. Joseph Fellow, in fact, we may stop playing rugby altogether and just call it at that. That's it. Yeah, New Zealand, that team that used to play, that country that used to play rugby. That's what we're known as. Birdie Birtface, too late. What a great. Well, I hope you find love. I really do, Birdie, because everybody deserves love. And Birdie Birtface, boy, you are lovable. You really are. Ultima Potato, I'm struggling with your name. Wounded. I am. Your channel is growing. I subscribe when you had 200 subs over 2K. Awesome. Yeah, man. It's gone relatively quickly, and I really appreciate. Yeah, Mark, I saw you commenting very, very early on my very small videos. But yeah, it's been going just over 2 months now, 3 months, and yeah, going really great, guys. It's been amazing. I'm surprised that anybody has watched any of it. So I was just doing because I wanted to do something relatively creative and really love sport. And yeah, people are watching. It's been awesome. Really, really, really enjoying it. And I appreciate people like you, Mark, who have been supporting it. It's been great. And if anybody wants to give me any ideas for things to make, things I'd like to see, I'm all ears, all ears. I loved your video about Adesanya holding up American New Zealand Society. Beautiful stuff. Jordan Patu. Thank you, Jordan. You're one of the 6 people who watched that video, so I appreciate it. I really, really do. That was the first video I made with the whole green screen behind me, and it took me ages, and I put so much effort into it, and I put it on there, and then like no one watched it. I was like, fuck, damn, this whole algorithm thing is tough. But yeah, I really enjoyed making that. I do love MMA. I'd love to make some more MMA content, but yeah, we'll see how we go. But thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Mark down for the. I clicked that link. Stating, link to me to Ian Foster. Wow, Mark, that's beautiful. Like this Ian Foster thing you've got is just kismet. I feel like you two are just star-crossed lovers. It's a thing of great beauty. It really, really is. Mm. You know what, guys? I might. Can we all just be honest here? I might just take a quick pee break, and I think if either anyone here needs to take a pee break, that's what halftime's for. So uh, talk amongst yourselves. I wish I had some hold music. I'd play it, but I'll be back in probably approximately about 90 seconds, I'd say. Enjoy yourselves. Back team. Oh, sorry about that. Thanks for those that's sticking with me. Appreciate it. Slashing a beer for me. Yeah. Coffee time. Be right back. Get in there, champ. Uh, there we go. Alex, I definitely watch more MMA videos. Cool, man. Good to know, Alex. Nice to know. So I've had people commenting on those videos going, I saw this video, I had to unsubscribe, I hate MMA. So there's a bit of a stigma around it, but I love it. I love the sport. Mark Dunphy, I do love New Zealand. I was last there for the Rugby World Cup in 2011. Saw my Ireland beat Australia at Eden Park. That was massive. That was a huge game. I wasn't actually at that game, which were quite a lot of games for that tournament, but didn't go to that. But I was out that night, and it just felt like it was St. Patrick's Day. Just everyone was in, like, there were obviously a lot of Irish fans, but all the New Zealanders basically got their St. Patrick's Day kits out and went to the stadium, went to town. It was huge. It was probably one of the best nights of the whole tournament. It really was. Slash and beer for me. Yeah, going Alex. Bitty Birdfest. Kiwi, a fish in the sea. Kiwi, a fish in the sea. Oh, that's profound. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. That's great. Mm. Oh, wow. But yeah, to those of you who have been watching my videos, I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Like, they're really, really great. Like, it's been growing far quicker than I thought it would. Getting way more views than I thought I was going to be getting. But I really, really do appreciate it. It's huge. Are you going to go to the Rugby World Cup in France? Oh, Alex, I would love to. I really, really would. Just depends on what I'm doing, I guess. Probably not. Probably not. I have a full-time job here in Aotearoa, and I have a daughter and all those sorts of wonderful things. I have a wonderful life here. I just don't know if I'll be able to get off for that amount of time. But if I was doing a certain job where it would be revolving around covering sport, if this channel got big enough, that would be spectacular. That would be amazing. Yeah, no, George. I think George Barris got 6 tries actually. Mark, yeah, he's been smashing it. He's got a lot of tries so far. So yeah, no, he's not going. He's not going to try yet. Who's your all-time non-all All Black rugby player? All time. Oh, it's hard to say, really. I think I keep thinking Francois Pienaar, but I think it's just because he's such an emotional figure point in my life and about what he was able to do, and just my affection for the man. Um, and that's okay. Yeah, I'm going to say Francois Pienaar is my all-time favorite non-All Black player. My favorite all-time All Black player of all time, by the way, is Christian Cullen. Can you always make another daughter? You can always make another daughter. Just saying. Oh yeah, I can. I could. Well, it takes a bit of work. There's a couple of things that need to come together for that. We could have a chat about the birds and bees afterwards, Birdie, if you like. Dave Mitchell, call. Okay, thank you. Johan, do you know where my sugar is? I'm trying to make a cup of tea, but I can't find it. Yeah, I know where your sugar is. It's your partner or one of your kids actually put it behind the cereal. So just have a look behind the cereal, and there's where your sugar's going to be. I know it's not usually there. Usually it's just next to next to the tea and all that sort of stuff. So just have a bit of a look about it. I can see somebody smoking in the audience here in the crowd. That's great. What's Jace Ryan got to say for himself? Oh, I can't believe listening. If you had to pick a world 15, who would you choose? Alex Coleman. You want me to go 1 to 15? Holy moly. I don't think I'm not going to go 1 to 15 here, but to be honest, there wouldn't be a single New Zealander in the front row. I can tell you that. Sam Whitelock would be in the locks. I can tell you who my New Zealanders would be. Who? There'd be a lot of box in it. I can tell you that much for certain. There'd be a number of Irishmen too. Yeah, there wouldn't be a lot of. It wouldn't be as many Kiwis as there has in the past. But I still feel like there's so much quality, especially in that back line. Oh, I'll settle for forwards back. Oh God, that could be a subject for a video. Actually, yeah, you're gonna make me think too hard, Alex. You really will. Yeah, I'd go with George Bauer number 1. He's just real quality prop. Fantastic. We did get. Did anyone notice we did get a scrum time penalty towards the end of that game? It's pretty intense. Angus Gardner looks like he's jumped it after Mike Dumpy. Yeah, has he? You can just see he's got that sort of look because you can see somebody who's holding on to a shit. They got that sort of squirmy kind of feel. I'm gonna put these headphones back on. So it's nice to see he relieved himself. That's fantastic because you don't make just good decisions when you got a fucking turtle head sticking out your ass, do you? So, Angus Gardner, take us away. Kickoff is now. All right, sugar update, please, Johan. We're dying to know, Johan. We really are. Call the second half turnaround, box fade. Okay, Dave, I hope you're right. Let's see. We're only 7 points down. Like, it could have been worse. How dominant the Springboks were in that first half, they should have had a double-digit lead. They really should have. Into touch. Not a bad exit. Wouldn't it be amazing if we could get like a line out against the throw? That'd be incredible. Sexton all day, Kieran O'Connor. Yeah, I think he is currently even though he's like, what is he, 82, something like that, 48, something like that. He's the best 10 in the world. He really is. Now Box will turn it up in the second half. Manhandle us. Lol. You might be right, Don Lees. Now, what's your call, Dave Mitch? Oh, what's my call? I would really love to see us turn it around. I would really love to see us come back into this in a roaring way, but nothing of our past 5 or so games gives me any indication to believe that would happen. So just purely by, that was a good turnover, what's happened in the past, you'd have to say that's very unlikely that the All Blacks are able to turn this around. Here we go. But we've got the ball here, so that's good. But we've got so many class players. That's the thing. When you've got class players, things can happen. And, oh, God. Will Jordan, one of our best players, just hoofed it straight into touch. Love the chat back. Oh, don't click on that link, guys. I used my wife's sugar replacement. Kids probably ate the real sugar. Those bastards, Johan. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call your children bastards. I apologize for that. They ate the real sugar. Gutted. Thank you. Thank you. Time for new kids, it seems. Okay. Yeah. That's a bit of advice there. Strange world. New Zealand can't string passes together. Yeah, it is a strange world. It's great. And it's horrifying to watch as an All Blacks fan. I've got to be honest with you. How many videos can I make about Fozzie not being the right man? I've made one just dedicated to that, and then I just lace all my videos with comments about how I don't think Fozzie's great. But I could just make all my videos about that, essentially, and I wouldn't run out of content. Oh, God, look at them just rip our forwards apart. Get over it. Yeah, Bodie has made a lot of tackles. Oh, could do. Could be a weekly series. It really could. How Fozzie sucks this week with Distracted Sports. I've not seen Will Jordan Butcher kick that badly for ages. Yeah, well, he's so. We just can't get him into the game. He should be playing fullback. He's one of the best fullbacks in the. Oh my Christ! Jordan just ran. Jordy just fucked his ankle and ran into Sam Cane. That was ghastly. Joe Smith as a strategist with different on-field coach, maybe. I think they just got to get Razor in. Like it's just we've got this Lamborghini sitting in the garage that we're too afraid to get out of the sheds because we have to throw away our beat up old fucking Datsun. Oh my gosh, there's just seems to be no communication between the players. Like even guys from the back coming to get catches, they can't get through our own players. Like surely in the training park they must have worked through stuff like that. Oh, that's a great turnover by Kitsoff. Oh, the one man I don't want to get his kits off is that ginger bugger. Have Jordan Pitaya 12, 12, 13, 12, 13, and 15. Okay. No. See, just out of the sheds, second half, it's just more of the same, isn't it? More bad decisions, more just not being able to execute whatever the heck we're trying to do. Don't ask me what we're trying to do. More turnovers at the breakdown. And, like, where are our loose forwards? Like, where's Sam Cane at the. That's where Richie was. He was the guy making sure that we got our own ball and we got their ball. Have we got how many turnovers have we got at the breakdown? Maybe one this game. Wish they went back to the pod system. Maybe ad hoc by the looks of it. Kieran O'Connor, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think it does feel like it's kind of like a Hurricanes team or something, doesn't it? Like quality backs, a huge amount of talent, but just lacking in the forward pack. It's a Hurricanes lineup sort of feel to it. No offense to the Hurricanes, I really enjoy watching them play, but they haven't had the winning record they should have in terms of the quality they had in their backs because the forwards have been a weak link, and that really appears to be the way for us too. Not really going anywhere at the moment. South Africa breakdown defense looking too good for this disjointed attack. Yeah, totally. Just well drilled, well structured. Like know what they're doing, have great plans, have a great strategy at the breakdown. Like whatever we're trying to play is leaving us short at the breakdown. It really is. Like however we're trying to set up our attack, it's leaving us short in the collision and the breakdown. You still in the game, aren't you? Yeah, I'm still in the game. You still in the game? Better than the Landers, to be fair. Yeah. Well, the Landers have had success in the past, but have had a shocker. Well, they did manage to make quarterfinals with like 4 wins. What was like 12 losses, which was kind of showing how absurd the conference system was. Oh, go! Oh, lost his feet. Pop it up to someone. Go, son. Go. Keep going. Get over it. Get over it. Come on. Go, Caleb. Oh. Yeah. Like, usually you're used to seeing an All Blacks team when they make a line break like that, there's 3 or 4 players right there lined up and they're able to make the right decisions. And if it does go to a breakdown, you know, they draw and pass, play simple rugby, and make more of it. But this current team just will always make a mistake. It just never goes to hand. We've lost something. Oh, gosh. Landers fan here, but, sorry, Betty Bootface. Anticlimax after anticlimax. Where were the support runners? 100%, Alex. 100%. Like, it's almost like we don't know what to do when we make a breakdown. And look at this. Oh! He's saying deliberate knock on. How? He's going for the intercept. I'm sick of this saying it's a deliberate knock on. Like, oh, not just because there's an All Black thing, but he's clearly going for an intercept. Is that going to be 10 minutes? Oh. Having a chat. That's how I talk to my dad. Please don't push other people. It's not good manners. It's not good. Where was both hands for an intercept to be sure. Yeah, it was asking for it, wasn't it? Relax, dude. We are going to lose. It needs to happen. Yeah, I know. Well, we're only 7 points behind still, Big Birthday. We've still got great players in this team. It's just hard to watch them lose, isn't it? Alex Coleman, I'm sick of the rest acting as though no rugby player can ever catch a ball one-handed. He's made a clear and fair attempt to catch it. Yeah, he has. But it doesn't seem to he's taken it any further. I thought he said on his comms that it was a deliberate knock-on initially, but apparently not. Angus Tarvale's off. He would have lost that as. Yeah, well, to be fair, I'm just sick of so many players being sent off and sent to the sin bin in general. Like, I think it should be an imperative to try and get 15 on 15 just for the integrity of the game itself. So many cards these days. Converted try of 3 goals it's not over. Yeah, you're right, playing girly. Get him. Well, another scrum penalty. Fucking awesome. Great. Johan AB Rivers used to be able to just throw the ball over the heads wherever they wanted, just because they have support runner there to catch it. Yeah, well, it used to feel that way, didn't it? But it's just really they used to drill the crap out of the fundamentals, the basics, catch and pass, catch and pass, catch and pass, catch and pass. Just it's what we do growing up. Just catch, pass, catch, pass, catch, pass, and we've just gone away from that somehow. What do you think about the whole 20-minute red card trial? Yeah, I like it. Like, I don't like red cards in general. I think there's a lot of red cards been done for like just unfortunate incidents, like clash of heads and all that sort of stuff, and things just happening on the field that happen in a contact sport. And I know we've got to do everything that we've got to do to ensure that we don't have any, that we protect people's brains and heads and all that sort of stuff and concussions. But yeah, so getting someone off the field for the remainder of the game has a huge impact on it. And I think if anything, getting them back after 20 minutes is better. This is a weird game. Yeah, it hasn't really kicked into gear. This feels very much like a game South Africa wins. It's kind of boring. They kind of suffocate you. They put on a lot of pressure. They dominate you up front. But yeah. Johan used to have sugar and okay. There we go. Oh dear, oh dear. Bring in the changes. Come on. Oh, great take, Clarke. All right, let's get the ball. We're 10 points behind here. How have they turned that over? Just the breakdown is such a huge area of concern. Just can't get around ball back. Can't have continued periods of possession. We're just not going to win rugby games. I'll shut up now. Bumsweed, that actually pissed me off, to be honest. Why Caleb over Reese? I prefer Caleb Clarke, to be honest with you. I think he's a better player than Reese. Bertie, you said use New Zealand supporting runner. has has give the way of my sugar. I think you and Johan, Bums and Wees and Bertie Bertface have a nice little chat about the sugar there, because I think we all want to. I think the end of the result of that was that he used a sugar replacement. He wasn't actually able to use the sugar that he wanted, which is never as satisfying as you want. Somebody ran around your man's place with the ball. Yeah, somebody do it. Somebody help out Johan. Get that sugar. Richie Mwanga on. Let's see what he can do. All right, I'm getting some spam. There we go. Don't click on it, guys. You get all sorts of nasties on your computer. Don't want that. And if you're looking for love, there are better ways to do it than by dealing with these guys. There we go. I'm trying to remove these. Love chat. Love chat too, yeah. This dating site is persistent. Might have to give it a try. Yeah, well, I have warned you, but if love comes in weird places sometimes, doesn't it? It really does. Betty Birdface, Johan, I think there's a correlation between lost sugar and the ability to play decent rugby. Well, there appears to be, doesn't there? 100%. Is that a kind of nudie thing? Could be, playing Gilly. Could be a bit of a nudie thing, but it's probably more a thing that they're going to put a virus on your computer and fuck with your shit and try and get some money out of you. That's what I think of, which is rude. It's very impolite to do that sort of thing. Golly gosh. All right. Yep. Kieran O'Connor. I've got a mate called Kieran O'Connell. I thought I'd just share that with you, Kieran O'Connor. You guys will probably get along. He's of Irish descent. All right, here we go. We're in the 22. This is time for some attacking play. So Richard Mwanga's come on. I guess that puts Bodie back to 15 with Geordie off. Takiara at the back. Haven't seen much of Savia today. Oh, another turnover. It's just we're giving the ball away. Can we get it back ourselves? Oh. Bodies all over the place. Oh. Just not good enough. Just not good enough. Bodies all over the place, yeah. All over the place. So I have a Kieran. Kieran is like John in Ireland. Yeah, so have I. There we go. Okay. What a shift from Malcolm Marks. Yeah, he's having a massive game at his 50th. He is just immense, isn't he? He really is. Bowers needs to fair. Good one, Bow. He's making great moves all over the pitch. Yeah, Squidge did a piece on Ireland and Ireland, New Zealand, and really unloaded on George Bow throughout that game. Poor bastard. Ali can only take so much. Yeah, well, he's the only man we're relying on for this shit. Yeah, Marks was intense. Thank God he's been an absolute pest. Absolute pest. Manumbi is on the field now. The man with the infectious smile. Good with ball in hand, Manumbi as well. Yeah, the bomb squad looks like it's pretty much on, isn't it? The bomb squad. Oh, there we go. One against the hit, one against the throw. Woo! This is how things are going. This is how excited I get about. All right, come on. Come on. Is that a 50-22? Was it? No. No. Carried back into the 50. But that's a great position to get us a lineup from. Well, I've broken the seal, guys. Foster's done. Kieran O'Connor. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully. Yeah, amazing kick. Great catch. Very, very good. Well done, Richie. Richie, well done. Getting cold. You guys enjoy this is my lounge. Exciting, eh? Come on, let's get the ball. Oh, damn it. All right. Oh. Give away an offside. Well, let's get ourselves into an attacking position and give away a penalty immediately. Fosker is going to plan B. What is plan B, Mark? Because it was plan A was relying on our individual brilliance, which we haven't really seen too much of. What's plan B? I'd like to know. I'd say Fozzie's press conference will be something I like Game of Thrones after this game plan. Like, will he get eaten by a dragon or will he fuck his own sister? Yeah, both of those things would be pretty. I don't want to see him die, and I don't want to see him engage in incest. But there'd certainly be talking points. It'd take the pressure off what actually happened in the game. Birdie Birdface, no penalties from Coles, please. Is Coles on? Plan B was losing. All right. Playing Gilly, your choice. Yeah. Just for him and his family's benefit, I don't want him to see him eaten by a dragon, so I'd have to say him having sex with his sister would probably be better, just in terms of a mortality perspective. Gardner's having a shocker. Yeah, well, I think the right team's winning. I think they're dominant. I think we're not doing ourselves any favors. I think that was a little bit harsh, the one that offside, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, to be fair, there was that call in the morning. Oh gosh, just throwing the ball to kids off. Keep your kid on. And now they're hot on attack. 16. What left in the game, please? Oh, 57.05 at my end. 57.05. Check it down. Drop kick. And he's got it. That's, yeah, but 16. What left in the game? 23 minutes left in the game at our end. So 16 points to 3. Just dominant so far. No signs of... We haven't actually been close to scoring a try at all. Yeah, very, very, very disappointing across the board. Pretty poor. And it's all up. It's those penalties up front, not being able to get set piece ball, and the breakdown of the big areas of concern for the All Blacks. And they were during the Ireland series, and all the talk and all the bluster and all the bullshit hasn't meant anything because it's all the same crap. Just kept on going. That could be the game, Birdie Birdface. Well, look, there's still 20 minutes in it, and like you've seen the All Black teams in the past score tries like bang, bang, bang. But I keep talking about the past, don't I? Like, let it go, Tony. It's over. If Foster loses his job for SA, what happens if he loses the Bledisloe? Oh, he's gone. If he loses the Bledisloe, if he manages to scrape his way through this series, like if he gets a victory in the next game somehow, which doesn't look likely just watching this. Yeah, if it doesn't look likely, but if he lost the Bledisloe for the first time since 2003, he'd be gone. He'd be gone. He'd have to be, wouldn't he? Charlie Faye, quick stats. All Black trialists since whenever? Somebody look it up and let me know. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Oh, has the chat been positive for the ABs in New Zealand? Has the chat been positive for the ABs in New Zealand? No, it's been very, very negative, Birdie Birdface. Just a lot of we demand success out of the All Blacks, and it's been kind of one of the crucial things in terms of them getting success is that expectation around them and them living up to that expectation. And when they don't live up to the mark, they do cop it in a big way, and especially the coach and the captain cop it in massive ways. So it's been
wildly negative, but it should be because they've been so shit. Such a shame that charge down was offside. Yeah, they would give away a free kick too. Yeah. There's blood in the water. Yeah, they could lose to Bledisloe. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. They could lose to Bledisloe. They could also lose for the first time at Eden Park since 1994. This could be the year. Pardon me. Bums away 3 games losing out of 4 in 1 year with back-to-back losses 2 years in a row. A series first loss to Ireland in our own backyard and now South Africa. Is this how the rest of the world felt when we were owning? Yeah, I like it how it was a bunch of negative things about the All Blacks, and then we managed to shift it into a little bit of a burn on the rest of the world. But we're not in a position to give burns to the rest of the world, sadly, right now. Oh, I think he's pausing. Oh, God. You'd have to ask the rest of the world. I think people were sick of the All Blacks winning for a while there. But I think almost we're getting a little bit of pity support now from some people. Like, oh, I remember when the All Blacks were good, when they used to look so dominant. Kind of miss it. Is the reffing different in New Zealand? Well, Angus Gardner was a ref for Super Rugby, so we should be used to his particular style. Sometimes there's a bit of difference. Hey, we got a penalty. That's incredible. Yeah, Foster. Yeah, he has a lot of records. He's number 1. The first coach to lose to Argentina. First coach to lose in Ireland. First coach to lose a series to Ireland. First coach to lose a 3-game series in New Zealand since '86. First to lose 2 games on the trot in New Zealand since '94. A lot of stuff. Pretty much, to be honest, although at least the rugby we lost to was pretty. Yeah, that's true. The thing is that we expect New Zealand to be top dog. They were always the end boss to defeat. Yeah, we're not the end boss right now, but look, who knows? How do we all think we're going to go in the World Cup? Are you going to write off the All Blacks next year, especially if say this goes like we're expecting? We scratch out a couple of wins. We win 1 game, and in the northern hemisphere, we look like absolute dog shit for the rest of the year. Is New Zealand no longer a threat at the World Cup, or do people still, approach us with caution? Playing Gilly, the thing that we expect. Yeah, true that. Yeah, we will lose the Rugby World Cup. Yeah, I think you're right, Bondsways. New coach, different team. Well, it'd be really great to see what Fozzie could do with the squad. Please, St. Fozzie, save us. Please save us. Save us. Okay. Dane Coles. Yeah, well, look, we've got a good attacking position here. Come on, boys. Come on. 16 points to 3. Need to score here. Okay, get over it. Fucking, Dane Coles knocks it on. Just every time we have anything on attack, we lose the ball, we make a mistake, we get a turnover. Just have not been able to capitalize in any positions. Booty Buffets, pro tip, only use second best dating site. The best dating site is not as good as it looks. That's a good tip. Yeah, it's always good to go with number 2. Like the guys who are trying to be on the up and up. So thanks for that, Booty Buffets. Please do not click on that shitty link, by the way, guys. It will fuck you up. I think because of the individual brilliance, even in such struggling side, everyone will still have to tread on eggshells when it comes to the All Blacks. Yeah, I think so. I think there's probably it's just that sort of feel around the All Blacks. Oh, this great side, but it's such a great side. So I think they'll have that remnants for a while. And I think anybody playing us in a Rugby World Cup knockout game will feel a bit nervous. We could lose. I don't think we'll get past the quarters. Is the way the draw is set up on current form, especially if Fozzie is still there. There's if we come up against a France or an Ireland, as it sort of looks like it's going to be at the moment, we won't win. We just won't win it with this team, with the current game plan, the current setup, the current forwards that we have. It's tough, hard to say, but true. Would Ian Foster to stay or go? Only 14 months to Rugby Cup. I really hope he goes. For the good of the country, we need him to go. Maybe we'll look back on these 2 games, especially if we lose the next one. But that was the best thing to ever happen to New Zealand rugby, was us losing those 2 games, because it gave us the push that we needed to get rid of Fozzie. Like, nothing personal against him. Like, I sometimes he doesn't seem like a bad guy at all, and people say that he's really lovely and nice, but he's just not a good coach. It sucks, and it's a results business, and he's got to go. Thomas Lyons, if you don't win up front, you don't win the game. New pack needed, new front row needed. Like Brody Retallick was freaking. He's not in the game right now. Brody Retallick and Sam White-knuckle, they're a bit old in the tooth now, but I still think there's a bit of quality there. On current form, who wins the Rugby World Cup? Ireland, France, or Box? France. That's my opinion right now. France or Ireland. Ireland have to win a bloody knockout game. Jeez, I'll be pissed off if they don't. If they play us and we knock them out, I apologise. Didn't throw it straight. Just can't win a trick right now. I found my sugar. ABs may still have a chance. Good one, Johan. Thank you so much. Mark Dunphy. Foster has to stay. Does he? Mark? He's your favourite guy. Look, he looks absolutely despondent. He really does. Utah 5 needed. Absolutely. Totally. Mock, I totally agree with you. New Zealand forwards are poor. They seem poor, don't they? Well, I don't think our loose forwards are poor. I really don't. I think Sam Cane is not the best 7 in the country. I think he's the 3rd best 7 in the country. I think if we had Dalton Popoli, Akira, it's hard because you want to get Don Popoli is real quality player, but doesn't get the chance because he's behind Sam Cane and Adi Savia. Adi Savia is a better 7 than he is a number 8. And then you've got players like Hoskins Satutu, who is a freak, who we haven't seen play at all this year, who's a brilliant player. So just the mix-up is just not good enough. We've got this. That's a good take, Bowden. Great take. Still 15 minutes to go. Go! Clarke hasn't not been able to get much space. Oh my gosh. I've broken the seal. I need to pee again. But it's the middle of the game, Tony. What are these people? All right, there we go. Yeah, this stream keeps telling me this would be a great place to put an ad. But you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm not putting an ad in here. I don't need to. Who would you have instead of Foster if you were a coach? If you could from any coach in the world, and then any available coach. Any coach in the world, it's got to be Razor. It has to be Razor Robinson. His record is just impeccable. It really, really is. Ronan O'Gara. Ronan O'Gara was an assistant to Razor Robinson and has nothing but good things to say about him. South Africa at home, Kiddin. Okay, this is Moxes. Much better scrum. Johan, Kurt Lee is a pretty game. And for a new coach? Yeah, we do need a new coach if that's what you're trying to say. 100%. Bumzoys. I think you know that. So look, there hasn't been a huge amount of fluency on attack for South Africa either. I haven't seen any sparkling backline players or anything like that. It's been very, very dominant up front, very dominant at the breakdown. But, you know, like I haven't seen Lakau Yoam, maybe the best player in the world right now, very, very good player. I haven't seen him, maybe did a couple of things in the first half, but I haven't seen him do too much. It's just brutal stuff, isn't it? O'Gara's definitely a future Ireland coach, say 10 years down the line. Maybe, yeah. I think he's quality. But Farrell, boy, he is a good coach. He is a very, very good coach. He's definitely one of the best coaches in the world right now. You really got to take your hat off to the... here we go. We've got another scrum here. And I've just got this gut feeling that we'll just get a penalty against us. Everyone South... going into every set piece, I feel like we're not going to win it. It's brutal. Yeah, we haven't had anything in the game that's given. We've made a couple of clean breaks, but just have not been able to capitalize them. But we haven't really done any blistering sort of set piece moves or anything like that where we've been able to disentangle the defense. But oh man, I'm feeling blue. Do an ad for a new coach. All right, ad for a new coach. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Ready for an ad? This is going to happen. Inserted it. Oh. Ads inserted. Oh. O'Gara is definitely a future. Oh, yeah, there we go. Not sure if that works anymore. Don't know what we're talking about, Kieran. I'm sorry. Lost track. All right, we're down the right end of the field at least. 12 minutes to go. All Blacks with 13 points in the rear. No sign of getting anything up and over the Springboks. Plan B isn't working for the time. Working time for Plan C. Plan C, I'd love to hear it, Mark. Please let me know. Plan C. Always a fan. I'd love to hear it. What is it? Is it getting the players' mothers onto the field to sort of help us out? Something along those lines? Oh, here we go. Finley Christie's on the field. Is the sun shining? We better get him off. He doesn't do well in the sun. A man that ginger and that white, yeah, just burns up basically. But boy, he's a good player. Played very well for the Blues for the last couple of years. Looks like he's in a bit of energy out there. Oh, sit down. Go Mwanga. Go Clarke. Oh. Yeah. Christie seems to have injected something. Go Bodie. Yeah, great defense, eh? Oh, and the turnover. Oh, Makayu, just after I said I haven't seen him do much in this game, he gets a great turnover. Look how happy these South Africans are. Fair enough. How about a plan A? Yeah, well, plan A was relying on our individual brilliance, which we haven't been able to do. Plan C is a fundraiser for Fozzie's retirement. We should all put a card around. Everyone sign the card. Put the what can we get him? Just get him like a nice spoon that we engrave or something. Engrave like a wooden spoon. That'd be nice. Do something nice for him. Yeah, that pass from Clarke on the wing would have saved that attack. Yeah, maybe. Okay, Mark Dunphy. Okay, Foster roll the dice. Plan F. Right. We're going to get through the whole alphabet here, Mark. We plan Z before 80 minutes. We're going to got 10 minutes to get to plan Z. Mark, defenses have got much more organized. They really have, haven't they? Well, we just seem to be able to break down defenses a lot more. Have the All Blacks got worse or has everyone else got better? What's the opinion there? Because I definitely think we've got worse since the glory days of Carter and McCaw, Nono and Conrad Smith and all that. We're not that good. We're not as good as we once were. Definitely not. But has everyone else got better? Has it come together? New Zealand got dropped to 5th. Where are South Africa currently? South Africa are 3rd currently in the rankings, aren't they? So I think is that going to impact us? We've already say 4th, won't we? Or part of Fozzie's plan. Thanks, great. Oh, is that the correct score? No, it's not. It's far out. Jeez, thank you so much, dude. I'm really bad at this. It's 19. Thank you, mate. I'm sorry. I just keep forgetting to do it. ADHD, you forget to do stuff like this. Thanks, guys. Teams have caught up. If somebody was watching that going, hey, we're still in this, it's only 13 points down, I apologize because that needed to be updated ages ago. Bums ways. What the fuck? It's 93. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. That was my bad for not updating the score for a little while. Well, at least we're trying to play now. Trying to play quick. There are no gaps out there. Oh, what just happened? Couldn't get it through there, so we had to kick it away. Bugger. 5th in the world now? All right, great. Right, only is Pip still out there? Pip, this could be the year. 1953 was a long time ago. That's when you guys last won. This could be it. We're playing Wales this year at the end of the year. No, we're playing Scotland. We're playing you guys. If we are, this could be the right time to get us. Whoa! That's a red card, my man, and you're out for a long time, and you've just knocked yourself out. That was horrible. Arendse has been playing amazing this game, but that was brutal. And how is Bowden's had concussion issues this year as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. What did Artie? Artie's getting told off for being naughty about something. What do you say? You're blowing the game, ref. Red card for sure. Yeah, shocking tackle. Can we get a replay? That was about as bad as you see anything, eh? Let's have a gander. Like, I think a red card isn't going to change the direction of the game. Eyes are on the ball. Not on a great now. His eyes are off the ball, and he just takes him out. And he's knocked himself on this hip. And Bodie's coming straight down on his head and neck. Oh, and he's out. Oh. Oh! That is nasty. That was horrific. Real bad. He's gone. And that's a lengthy ban. He won't be playing next week. Chess and Colby's still out. Who are they going to put it? I don't know who they put it. Yeah, that's a red. Pull. A red card to the man on the ground. And fuck this. Holy shit. That was awful. Sweet Jesus, indeed. It really was. 3-match ban for sure. Maybe more. That's about as bad as it gets, really. Because, like, his eyes were on the ball, but there was a good period there where his eyes were off the ball and he was just going, and he was just had too much pace behind him. And, like, I don't think he did it deliberately by any stretch of the imagination, but that was really reckless. Really dangerous. You could kill a motherfucker doing that, couldn't you? Horrific stuff. That's an assault charge. We won't get the police involved, but he could lose. He might not be playing for a little while. Just as I said how good he was, really disappointing. Yeah. Although I don't think he did it deliberately, but he's 5-match ban. Yeah, maybe. That's about as bad as it gets. It's not one of those ones where it's just a unfortunate incident, or where someone hasn't quite got their body right height or something like that, or been contesting the ball and they've both landed badly. He was never in a position to catch that ball, and he took his eyes off the ball and just fully collected him in the legs. You could break someone's back. Could break someone's neck doing that. Playing gilly, you could. Yeah, definitely. What did Artie Savea get into trouble for there? 100% tackle completion for Artie Savea. Nice. I feel for him. He's trying his best, and he's such a quality guy. And I think they're trying, aren't they? They really are trying, but boy. Even though this happened 20 minutes and Box still win. I think it's a very different game 20 minutes in. Well, they still. You're quite right in the fact that it wouldn't change the dynamic of the forward pack, and that's where the game's won, so you might be right. Yes, that could be a career ending, yeah. Yeah. He's been world class. He's world class, yeah. So in Joburg next week, is that on the Hive Out? Because I know this is on the Hive Out. The Joburg is at altitude. Man, the knives are going to be fully out now. Andres, he got that took out Geordie Barrett at the beginning of the game that wasn't actually looked at in this. Didn't even get a penalty, and then we got that at the end of the game. Typical smallest man on the pitch. You're going to have a small man syndrome. Yeah. Oh God. Terrifying stuff. Yeah, these Springboks, they definitely deserve this win, but this red card is not going to save us. It's really, yeah, I think you're right. I'd say that first tackle, yeah, it should have been. I think Angus, that was his worst call the entire game. Not looking deeper into that. Yeah, it's pretty dog shit, to be honest. Have you guys had any ads? I apologize if you had because I didn't insert one. Someone told me to do it. Mm. He was he was playing really well, and like he's got some beautiful feet, beautiful footwork. He is just such a quality player, and you don't like to see that. It's a bit like Angus Taravale's red card that he got against Ireland, which is just really unfortunate. And then a red card and you're wildly injured as well. You know, it's it's about as bad as it gets. You can't be feeling much shitter. Well, you could be feeling worse. You could have blown the game for it. You could have done it in the 3rd minute of the game rather than the 73rd. Will Jordan struggle today? Wasn't great defensively versus Ireland. So was he? I feel like he just didn't get much of a chance. I think he's much better as a fullback. He's one of the best fullbacks in the world. He's so quality. All right, here we go. And we're getting players on the road of each other, and just no combinations. We've just got no combinations. Oh, really. Hopefully he'll be okay. Yeah. I hope he is, man, because that looks really nasty. He knocked himself out clean. He didn't do it on purpose, but it was bad. Pretty bad. Face it, we are currently outclassed. Hard to take, but it's good medicine. Yeah, you're right. I can't argue with that. We are being outclassed. And Birdie Birdface, when was the last time you saw an All Black team before the Foster era get outclassed? Oh, wait. When? Who would you play in there? Sebi Reese, maybe, on the wing. I might play him on the wing instead of Jordan. But I'd like to see Jordan at fullback. I really would. I don't want to lose him off the team, but then we lose our kicker in terms of Geordie Barrett. We've just got so many problems in terms of the makeup of the team, of the playing 15. It's brutal. Oh, here we go. Oh, charge down. Go, son. Yeah. Come on. Frizzel. They're still trying to play. They haven't given up. Still trying to be enterprising. There's some sort of method to this madness, I think. I think there's some. Obviously, they've been working their butts off to try and figure something else. But if you can't get front football, you can't win the contact area. You can't. You give away. You have so many turnovers at the breakdown. Like you're just not going to win football games, and that's that. Oh, great tackle, great tackle by Wanga. That was insane. I was almost about to call a try there. What shirt is the age of he's playing right now? I think they're just trying to play as fast as humanly possible, get as much quick front football as possible, try and stretch the South Africans, bring them into the breakdown as much as possible, and stretch them out wide. Just play at a speed that they can't cope with, which is kind of a pretty traditional way the All Blacks play. Is like play at a speed the other team can't play it, they can't keep up with, but they're keeping up with it, and we're making lots of mistakes. Ugh. More spam to whack-a-mole. I should put one of you guys in charge of this. Apparently, I can do that. Remove. Yeah, they do look really well drilled. Go, Caleb. Go, son. Oh, he can. Go, boy. Go. Go. Oh, great tackle. Great tackle. Stragged him. Come on. Get over it. Go, Frizzel. Yes, it's a try. 10 points. No. Too little too late, probably. Yes. The plan worked. Foster's plan worked. Wow. Going wide way too. Dan Williams' tackle there at the end. That was pretty great, but to drag him down. It's good to see Caleb Clarke actually get some fucking ball in space, isn't it? That's a hell of a tackle. Still fourth, New Zealand's Foster. Still fourth, New Zealand. Foster is back. Shannon Frizzel. Well done, sir. Well done. There we go. All right. What do we got? What are the chances of a grandstand finish? We need to score twice, and we got the penalty. We need to score 2 tries in less than a minute, almost now. Once it gets kicked off, highly unlikely, but crazier things have happened. Well, have they? Lovely breakthrough there. Yeah, really nice. I think it's too late. I agree with you. It's too little, too late, but nice to see. Nice to see like they've still been play with a lot of endeavour, even though the game has looked like it's been out of reach for a wee while now. But yeah, what a tackle from Williamson. That was freakish stuff. Now the Springboks are in no hurry to kick this off, which you wouldn't think they would be. Oh gosh. I think 9 points probably flatters us. He's lying all over it. Very slow, which we don't need. Angus Gardner has very much a teacher tone. Like, excuse me, who do you think you're talking to? A lot of the time, you know. Here we go, scanning them. Oh look, Rico Ioane hasn't been able to play his best today. Well, go. Oh God, great work from Kitsoff. That's all right. That's 80 minutes, guys. That's another loss. But here we go. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck's sake. That's a try. That's probably a more accurate reflection of the score, us losing by 16 points once the kick goes over. And sorry, guys, by the way. Okay, my New Zealand are fifth again. Foster playing backfired. Yeah. At least New Zealand left the game in double digits. Yeah. Fifth again. Oh, gosh. How depressing. How depressing. They were still just trying to play rugby at the end there and just more mistakes. More mistakes. Oh, God. Can we get rid of... Even if Fozzie wins next week, he shouldn't be the coach. He's unlikely to win next week. Super unlikely to win. This is some seriously brutal shit. Fozzie, you've got to piss off now, buddy. Quit. You're not good enough, bro. I'm so sorry. It sucks. Sucks, dude. I know. We wish you were. It's nothing personal. Another fifth in the world. Oh, wow. Kakite, get on your birdie bird face. I'm losing my All right, 26 guys. Too little, too late. Always chasing the game. Yeah, quite right, Angus Patton. That was brutal. That was brutal. But boy, oh boy, that was depressing. It really was. We were never really in that game. We never looked like scoring apart from when we finally managed to get a try on the board at the end there. And it was just an absolute sort of really disappointing performance. I thought there was a lot of effort shown, but just not good enough. Just not good enough up front. Not a good enough strategy. We're not there at the moment. Very sad to see. Too little, too late. So sad. Good boys. Thanks for the stream. Foster has my confidence as an Irish supporter. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. But look, thank you all so much to you guys for sticking it out with me. I really do appreciate it. This is my first live stream. Did you guys have a good time? I hope you did. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I'll try. Should I do this again? Yes or no? Do it again? Yes or no? Felt like it was just a lot of rambling, to be honest with you. But we'll go from here. But thank you guys all so much. Cheers to stream. It's pub o'clock. Go have a good time. Pip got it said no. Okay, there's a few yeses, but thanks Pip. Appreciate it. Honesty from a Welshman. Cheers to stream. Thank you guys. Love you all. Mwah! See ya.